Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent.
Breaks into the open. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Little touch pass to the receiver. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. He'll ride his man on the option. Again on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
How do you not love to see that when your quarterback gets in the run fit? When he's not scared to come up and tackle. A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle.
Back's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Doors.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
The Aggies offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Lost to throw again. Here comes the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Here's the handoff. Finds some fresh air. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. That's caught. It's Hayden. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the en route there.
And the Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making adjustments. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they're able to make the tackle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got them set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
How many 1st downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball.
There he goes. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they did tack on the extra point. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that...
Picked off! That's number 15 on the year.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad...
Looking for more room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Vandy.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Turning it on. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Here we go. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie. Looking to throw on first down. Fears the pressure. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Caught near the sticks. It's French. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, they'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The 12th man more than standing at the the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Fresno State was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bulldogs performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Texas A&M going up tempo. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the foot. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. The RPO, it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Commodores are threatening on first and goal. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Still on his feet. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts it down. Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Doors. He's quite familiar with the end zone. His 75th career touchdown run.
You know, we're in the era in college football where there's a lot of running back by committee. This guy has been the bell cow. He's been the focal point of this offense. To stay healthy, to be consistent, and to reach that number is ridiculous.
Right, it just shows you how special he is, because you're right. They want to throw it all over the yard in today's college football, but they continue to give it to him because he continues to find the end zone, and again, for the 75th time.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And now on second down for this offense.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The toss to the right. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He's gonna run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, because this defense has already given up a lot of yards through the air to this quarterback, they're starting to play back. The guys are dropping in zone coverage, hoping not to get burned. What they're not expecting, though, is for him to take off and running it. When you drop guys out in zone coverage, there's a lot of open space right over the ball. Quarterback saw it that time. The first time in the game, he's decided to scramble, but it was a good decision.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. The toss sweep to the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Texas A&M going quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shot.
He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The toss to the outside. Breaks into the open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Commodores come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Commodores are in the red zone. This time they'll go to the running game. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Bringing it out. That is a decision he will likely And the Commodores will line up to kick off and start the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Buck. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and he's going to throw deep right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. He's loose on the right, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Commodores.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that's just a ball he has to catch. As a tight end, you know you're going to be working the middle of the field all game long, and when you have opportunities like that, man, you got to make them count.
Takes the handoff. It's McClain. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chain. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Defense looks like they're coming. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They just keep firing. Pocket breaking down. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch pull?
Gets it out fast. Knocked down for the tackle.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the... They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here we go.
Toss sweep right. Finding an escape route. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's now up to 95 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Using his legs, it's Ford. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
There he goes. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
The option look. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown doors.
Instead of running the traditional option where the running back is the pitch man, nice job by the offense, getting creative, getting a way to get their speedster, a playmaker, a receiver the football in space, and he does the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become... CTV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 4 to UCF. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on first down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for a crease, it's Lynch. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Got a man. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Lining up to add another. And it's perfect. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Vic. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker on the ground.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. He slings it deep to the left. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, they're after him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Lynch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thorne. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Great job by the running back here on that 3rd down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these 3rd down type plays to move the sticks.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Complete to the right.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
And the Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
Sends it back in motion. The snap sets up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Thorne. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. To the air on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Powell.